Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about classifying rational numbers. I know that sounds big and messy, but just so every number we're going to talk about today you've heard about. Rational numbers are just a grouping of all the numbers you already know, and we're going to put them in smaller groups. Classifying is just describing, depending on things that are similar or different between numbers. And so to begin with, I'm just going to give you a really good overview of what is a Venn diagram. Um, and then what does it mean? How do you use a Venn diagram? And then in the next video, we'll actually talk about the different numbers. So I have here on my screen, you can see these are Venn diagrams. Venn diagrams can look a whole lot of different ways. I can just scroll up here. They don't have to be circles, but you can see most of these are circles. That's a common way for people to do Venn diagrams. I like this one. I picked this one over to the right. It's kind of cute because it talks about um, different cities here in Texas and what they have in common and what they don't. So if you have something in a circle, that if you have the circles overlap and something is written in between them, both of those circles share that characteristic. For example, you can go down here, and I thought this one here was interesting where it says hating on Dallas right here. And so let's see. It is in the circle of San Antonio. So I guess they're hating on us all the time. It's in this circle of Houston and Austin. So apparently all the three big cities are hating on us. I want you to take a peek at this Venn diagram and try to think, what do all the cities have in common? Did you figure it out? That's right. They all say y'all. That's what they have in common. Now, if you look at, say, really big trucks, that's a characteristic of Houston and San Antonio, but is not a characteristic of Austin and Dallas. I don't know where they get that idea, but apparently that's just how it is, according to this Venn diagram. So again, Venn diagrams can be for lots of different things. Here are Venn diagrams specifically about rational numbers. I highlighted one in particular because it's kind of what you'll be seeing a lot in this lesson. And you can see the big blue circle right here is this is all of the numbers that you know, all the rational numbers, and their little categories are inside of this. And so we have rational numbers, integers, whole numbers, and then in the very center are natural and counting numbers. And because the orange is inside of the yellow circle, it everything in the orange circle is included in the yellow circle. And again, we'll talk about that a little bit more. Another way you might see these sorts of numbers is in a graphic organizer. This is a good picture of one right here. Real numbers is what all rational numbers are, but it's also composed of irrational numbers. Now, we are not going to do irrational numbers this year. You've probably already heard of the most famous one, which is pi, 3.14, yada, 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 goes on and on and on forever. You'll learn more about irrational numbers next year in 8th grade. So again, you can see the subcategories. So that's the two different ways that you're going to see classification. Now, I want to just give you an example of I'm going to put you in an example so you can understand really well how these Venn diagrams work. So in the middle, I'm going to put you in the middle. So there you are in the middle of this circle. And you live in Rockwall County. Some of you don't live in Rockwall, but all of us should be in Rockwall County because you go to Rockwall schools. So you are part of Rockwall, but not all of Rockwall is you. So you can see everything inside of this circle is included in the circle. What do you think the next one out's going to be? The next circle. What do you think Rockwall? Everyone in Rockwall is a part of Texas. Were you going to say Dallas? Because that wouldn't have been right, because Dallas is a part, would be a separate circle. But Rockwall is a part of Texas. So everyone in Rockwall is in Texas, but not everyone in Texas is in Rockwall. What do you think the next one's going to be? USA, America, any way you want to look at it. Whoops, USA. All right. Everyone in Texas is in the USA. So within the circle of the USA, everything inside of it, all the circles inside of it are included in it. So you, Rockwall, Texas are all part of the USA. But as the circles go out, um, everyone in the USA is not you, or everyone in the USA is not in Texas. So that is how a Venn diagram works. If we had a circle outside of here, it would be something that is not included in that. You know, we could say Russia's out here. My pen, I think I keep hitting something wrong. Okay, there we go. Russia. So it is not part of the USA. You're not in Russia. Russia's not in the USA. So it's completely separate. So that's all right now. You're going to answer a few questions. I hope that was helpful. See you later.